Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. So if you are new here, we are checking out the top 250 movies ever made. And today we have Fight Club. You ever seen this?
No, I have not.
So this has Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, and Helena Carter, I believe. And who's it directed by, babe?
David Fincher. I think this is actually our first David Fincher film.
Right. So if you guys are into his movies, man, please spam some more in the comment section. Let us know what to watch next. And if you guys have any suggestions, you can always leave them down there. We do have a Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction. And I'm ready to watch Fight Club.
Me too.
Let's go.
Let's go. Flashing lights and foul language.
That's it?
That's it.
Meatloaf. Who is Meatloaf?
What do you think this is right here? Nervous system?
That was like neurons firing, right?
It was the novel.
People are always asking me if I know Tyler Durden.
3 minutes. This is it. Would you like to say a few words to mark the occasion?
For a second, I totally forget about Tyler's whole controlled demolition thing, and I wonder how clean that gun is. The demolitions committee of Project Mayhem wrapped the foundation columns of a dozen buildings with blasting gelatin. I know this because Tyler knows this. I realized that all of this has got something to do with a girl named Marla Singer.
That was a crazy start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was a support group for men with testicular cancer. The big moosey slobbering all over me, that was Bob.
We're still men.
8 months ago, Bob's testicles were removed, then hormone therapy. He developed bitch tits because his testosterone was too high and his body upped the estrogen. And that was where I fit, between those huge, sweating tits that hung enormous, the way you'd think of gods as big. For 6 months, I couldn't sleep. With insomnia, nothing's real. Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Did you see that little flash?
Gonna need you out of town a little more this week. We got some red flags to cover. Make these your primary action items. Here's your flight coupons.
He was full of pep. Must have had his grande latte enema. Like so many others, I had become a slave to the IKEA nesting instinct.
Yes.
Man, I remember when you took me to IKEA for the first time. It was crazy in there.
Table, I'd flip through catalogs and wonder, what kind of dining set defines me as a person? I had it all. We used to read pornography. Now it was the Horchow collection.
You can't die.
Is he eating mustard for dinner?
Can you please just give me something?
No. You need healthy, natural sleep. Choose some valerian root and get more exercise.
I'm in pain.
You want to see pain? See the guys with testicular cancer. That's pain.
Was that a
Yeah,
person?
what's up with that? So he's got like an IKEA addiction.
Mindy wanted 2 girls and a boy. We never could agree on anything. She had her first child last week with her new husband. I'm glad for her. Because she destroyed.
Aww.
Everyone, let's thank Thomas for sharing himself with us. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas.
So let's all of us here follow Thomas's good example and really open ourselves up. Did you find a partner?
My name is Bob.
Bob had been a champion bodybuilder.
I was a juicer, using steroids, and now I'm bankrupt, I'm divorced, and my 2 grown kids won't even return my phone calls.
Strangers with this kind of honesty make me go a big rubbery one.
You can cry.
This movie is not what I expected, dude. Not at all.
And then I let go. Losing all hope was freedom.
That was like a literal face.
Yeah. Like on Forrest Gump when he wipes his face. This is a smiley face.
I became addicted. If I didn't say anything, people always assumed the worst. They cried harder. Then I cried harder.
It's kind of fucked up, ain't it? Jeez.
I wasn't really dying. I wasn't host to cancer or parasites.
Imagine your pain as a white ball of healing light. Step forward into your cave, and you're going to find your power animal.
Aww.
Slide.
So what, does this help him sleep or something?
Well, he's just obviously...
I died,
well,
and every evening I was born again, and and she ruined everything.
This is cancer, right?
As she's smoking.
This chick, Marla Singer, did not have testicular cancer. She had no diseases at all. I had seen her at Free and Clear, my blood parasites group Thursdays, and again at Seize the Day, my tuberculosis Friday night. Her lie reflected my lie. And suddenly, I felt nothing. So once again, I couldn't sleep.
I mean, at least he's over his IKEA addiction, right?
He can't even be mad at her, though, because he's doing the same thing.
I hadn't slept in 4 days. When you have insomnia, you're never really asleep, and you're never really awake. Chloe looked the way Meryl Streep's skeleton would look if you made it smile and walk around the party being extra nice to everybody.
Well, I'm still here. I am in a pretty lonely place. No one will have sex with me. I'm so close to the end, and all I want is to get laid for the last time. I have pornographic movies in my apartment, and lubricants and anal nitrate.
Chloe.
What?
Any takers, y'all?
Poor lady.
If I did have a tumor, I'd name it Marla.
Quiet. Now find your power animal.
She's in his cave.
I'm on to you. You're a faker. You're not dying.
So?
So you're a tourist. I saw you had tuberculosis. I saw you had testicular cancer.
I saw you practicing this. Is it going as well as you hoped? Rupert,
I'll expose you.
go ahead. I'll expose you.
That's the name of Stewie's little teddy bear on Family Guy. Rupert. He's like, Rupert. Rupert.
These are my groups. I've been coming here for over a year.
Why do you do it?
When people think you're dying, man, they really, really listen to you instead of just
waiting for their turn to speak.
How is she allowed to just do that, though?
Yeah, not one person's gonna say something to her.
I can't cry if there's another faker present, and I need this.
It's not my problem.
We're gonna split up the week, okay? You take lymphoma and tuberculosis.
You take tuberculosis. My smoking doesn't go over at all.
I'll take the blood parasites, but I'm gonna take the organic brain dementia, okay?
So far, you have 4. I only have 2.
Take both the parasites. They're yours. Now we both have 3.
What in the world? She's crazy.
What about the 7th day? I want ascending bowel cancer.
The girl had done her homework. Look, we're gonna split it.
Deal.
Maybe we should exchange numbers.
Okay.
Is she like a ghost? Like,
That's
why
what
is
I'm
she doing
wondering.
that?
Is she even real? Or is that guy just freaking crazy or something?
Marla's philosophy of life was that she might die at any moment. The tragedy, she said, was that she didn't. You wake up at SeaTac, SFO. This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. If you wake up at a different time, in a different place, could you wake up as a different person? On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0. I was a recall coordinator. My job was to apply the formula.
There's a lot of crazy lines in this movie. Like a lot of crazy dialogue.
The father must have been huge. You see where the fat's burned to the seat with the polyester shirt?
Take the number of vehicles in the field, A, multiply it by the probable rate of failure, then multiply the result by the average out-of-court settlement, equals X. If X is less than the cost of a recall, we don't do one.
Dang.
Every time the plane banked too sharply on takeoff or landing, I prayed for a crash.
Well, that was a town car, wasn't it?
Like now.
And feel you would be unable or unwilling to perform the duties listed on the safety card, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. You know why they put oxygen masks on planes? So you can breathe. Oxygen gets you high. Suddenly you become euphoric, docile. You accept your fate. Emergency water landing 600 miles an hour. Blank faces, calm.
That's an interesting theory.
I was about to say, said who?
Imagine if they drew him like super scared looking like.
We have the exact same briefcase.
I make and I sell soap.
And this is how I met Tyler Durden.
Y'all need to give Ms. October a bar.
One can make all kinds of explosives using simple household items, if one were so inclined.
Tyler, you are by far the most interesting single-serving friend I've ever met. Everything on a plane is single-serving, even the...
Well, I get it. It's very clever.
How I came to live with Tyler is airlines have this policy about vibrating luggage. Was it ticking?
Actually, throwers don't worry about ticking because modern bombs don't tick.
But when a suitcase vibrates, then the door's gotta call the police.
My suitcase was vibrating.
9 times out of 10, it's an electric razor, but every once in a while, it's a dildo.
I would think it'd be that most of the time.
A dildo, never your dildo.
But I don't own... I had everything in that suitcase. My CK shirts, my AX ties.
A no door kind of dude.
Is this the most bizarre movie you've ever seen?
Just like, what is this
Yeah.
so far?
A foot of concrete's in port when a volcanic blast of debris that used to be your furniture and personal effects blows out of your floor-to-ceiling windows and sails flaming into the night.
What the heck? Did that guy do it?
I mean, he is exploding soap. That's
Right.
who I would assume did it.
Oh no, his IKEA furniture. The yin yang table.
Oh, man.
I know that makes you sad.
You can't go into the unit. Police orders.
How embarrassing. A house full of condiments and no food.
That's who you're about to call. Jeez.
The police would later tell me that the pilot light might have gone out, letting out just a little bit of gas. That gas could have slowly filled the condo. Then the refrigerator's compressor could have clicked on. If you ask me now, I couldn't tell you why I called him.
He doesn't assume at all that he could have done that.
I would think the girl who's constantly smoking did it.
True. That
It's
too.
Winston over there. So I'm assuming his new addiction is going to be like the Fight Club. That's why this is like getting set up. And if I had to guess, Brad Pitt's like in the Fight Club.
In charge of it or something.
Yeah, because you know how he has like weird addictions. And he seems so docile right now. Are you sad about the condo? You crying?
No, I just have watery eyes.
Hello?
Who's this?
We met on the airplane. We had the same suitcase.
Oh, yeah, right.
I called a second ago. There was no answer. I'm at a payphone.
Yeah,
so.
star 629, dude. I never pick up my phone.
Okay.
Quirky.
Well, you're not gonna believe this.
You know, man, it could be worse. A woman could cut off your penis while you're sleeping and toss it out the window of a moving car.
There's always that. When you buy furniture, you tell yourself, that's it. That's the last sofa I'm gonna need. Whatever else happens, I've got that sofa problem handled. I was close to being complete.
Shit, man, now it's all gone. You know what a duvet is? It's a blanket. Just a blanket. What are we then?
Consumers.
Right. Murder, crime, poverty, these things don't concern me. What concerns me are celebrity magazines, television with 500 channels, some guy's name on my underwear. I say never be complete. I say stop being perfect. Let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, let's be random.
My insurance is probably gonna cover it.
Things you own end up owning you. 3 pitchers of beer and you still can't ask.
What?
You called me because you needed a place to stay.
Oh, hey, no.
Yes, you did. I mean, cut the foreplay and just ask, man.
I don't think I'd stay with him.
Like,
Like, you're kind of weirding me out, brother.
You just said you don't care about materials. What's your house look like?
Can I stay at your place?
Yeah.
He seemed like you really wanted him to stay, though.
Yeah.
He's like getting him drunk, talking about foreplay.
I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What? Let me tell you a little bit about Tyler Durden. See, a movie doesn't come all on one big reel, so someone has to be there to switch the projectors at the exact moment that one reel ends and the next one begins. You can see these little dots come into the upper right-hand corner of the screen. That's the cue for a changeover. Movie keeps right on going and nobody in the audience has any idea.
Like splicing single frames of pornography into family films.
So he adds in bad things.
Like subliminal things?
Yeah.
Nobody knows that they saw it, but they did.
A nice big cock.
That's terrible.
They do that at concerts and stuff for real.
Tyler also worked sometimes at the banquet waiter. He was the guerrilla terrorist. He farted on meringue, sneezed on braised endive. You get the idea.
Ugh.
Why? Why? I don't know why. I don't know. Never been in a fight. You?
No, but that's a good thing.
No, it is not. How much can you know about yourself? You've never been in a fight. So come on, hit me before I lose my nerve.
Man, just hit him.
This is crazy. You want me to hit you?
That's right.
What, like in the face?
Surprise me.
Where would you hit him?
Well, he said the face. That's probably how I would hit him too, because I just wouldn't really.
You hit me in the ear.
Well, Jesus, I'm sorry.
Ow! Why the ear, man?
Ah, I fucked it up.
No, that was perfect. Oh!
That's not fair.
It really hurts. Hit me again.
Come on.
So maybe this is where it was founded? The Fight Club?
What the heck?
We should do this again sometime.
Where's your car?
What car?
That looks like a haunted house.
I don't know how Tyler found that house, but he said he'd been there for a year. The stairs were ready to collapse. I didn't know if he owned it or if he was squatting.
Good?
Yeah, thanks. What a shithole.
Look at that mattress.
Nothing worked. Turning on one light meant another light in the house went out.
Bro, that's what I was looking like when I was sick the other day.
Ew!
I'm just kidding, y'all.
Just two buds punching it out.
So he has a new addiction, getting hit in the face.
Every time it rained, we had to kill the power. By the end of the first month, I didn't miss TV.
Look at that
I didn't
water.
even mind the warm, stale refrigerator.
Can I be next?
Hustler. Feels like a Spice Girl.
Hustler Spice.
So basically, they started like street beefs.
Rain trickled down through the plaster and the light fixtures. Everything wooden swelled and shrank. After fighting, everything else in your life got the volume turned down.
If you could fight anyone, who would you fight?
Fight my boss, probably.
Fight my dad.
I don't know my dad. He left when I was like 6 years old.
My dad never went to college, so it's real important that I go. So I graduate, I call him up long distance. I said, Dad, now what? He says, get a job. Now I'm 25. See, Dad, now what? You get married.
You can't get married. I'm a 30-year-old boy. We were finding out more and more that we were not alone. Monday mornings, all I could do was think about next week.
Can I get the icon in cornflower blue?
Absolutely. Efficiency is priority number one, people. You liked it, didn't you?
It was on the tip of everyone's tongue. Tyler and I just gave it a name.
They're getting a lot of people to join this. More than I would expect.
They need to purchase a ring or something. Oh, damn.
Welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Have you heard that before?
I think I have.
You do not talk about Fight Club. Someone yells stop, goes limp, taps out. The fight is over. Only two guys to a fight. Fifth rule, one fight at a time, fellas. No shirts, no shoes. Fights will go on as long as they have to. And the eighth and final rule, if this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight.
Even if I could tell someone they had a good fight, I wouldn't be talking to the same man. A guy came to Fight Club for the first time, his ass was a wad of cookie dough. After a few weeks, he was carved out of wood. We all started seeing things differently. I felt sorry for guys packed into gyms, trying to look like how Calvin Klein, or is that what a man looks like?
Do they have like an ultimate winner, or do they just do this to relieve stress?
I don't know. They need a referee. He's like, that's my roommate. Hey, go reverse, Edward Norton.
It wasn't about words.
Is that it? Stop!
Nothing was solved, but nothing mattered. Afterwards, we all felt saved.
How about next week?
How about next month?
Yeah, he's gonna need at least a month off.
Okay. Any historical figure?
I'd fight Gandhi.
Good answer.
How about you?
Lincoln. Skinny guys fight till the burger.
Ugh.
Hello?
Nick Diaz over there.
I haven't seen you at any support groups.
I found a new one.
Really?
It's for men only.
I got a stomach full of Xanax.
Just picture watching Marla Singer throw herself around her crummy apartment.
But this isn't a for real suicide thing. This is probably one of those cry for help things. Do you want to listen and see if my spirit can use a phone?
What the heck?
Yeah, she's hell, ain't she?
I'd been living here for 2 months and Tyler's door was never closed.
Dang, that was like 4 of them?
You won't believe this dream I had last night.
Yeah, I can hardly believe anything about last night.
What are you doing?
She makes my stomach turn, bro.
This is my house. What are you doing in my house?
Fuck you.
So he come in last night. Phone's off the hook. Guess who's on the other end?
Have you ever heard a death rattle before? To evacuate soul.
Now, how could Tyler, of all people, think it was a bad thing that Marla Singer was about to die?
Did I call you? Somebody call the cops.
I'm waiting to see how she becomes relevant, you know?
How do they even know each other?
Exactly.
She's a monster! You have every reason to live!
I fall asleep. I'm done for. You're gonna have to keep me up.
You know what I mean. You fucked her.
No, I didn't.
Lucky guy.
You're not into her, are you?
No, God, not at all.
You can tell me.
Believe me, I'm sure.
That's good, because she's a predator posing as a house pet. Stay away from that one.
So he's actually upset?
I mean, maybe he's a little upset about it, yeah.
Fuck like that
He asked for a number.
School.
Since grade school.
She invaded my support groups. Now she'd invaded my home.
Hey, can't have you talking to her about me.
Why would I talk to her?
Say anything about me or what goes on in this house to her or to anybody. We're done. You promise?
Yeah, I promise. I could have moved to another room on the 3rd floor where I might not have heard them.
Man, I hope that's rain.
But I didn't.
What are you doing?
Just going to bed.
You want to finish her off?
No.
Why's he got garden gloves on?
I wrote little haiku poems. I emailed them to everyone.
Why?
Why's he smoking now?
You can't smoke in here.
Yes, these are bruises from fighting. Yes, I'm comfortable with that. You give up the condo life, give up all your flaming worldly possessions, and you have to come home to this.
Hello? Yes, this is Detective Stern with the arson unit. We have some new information about the incident at your former condo. Someone sprayed Freon into your front door lock. The dynamite...
Dynamite?
...left a residue of ammonium oxalate potassium chloride. It means it was homemade. Gas was just a detonator.
Who would go and do such a thing?
I'll ask the questions.
Tell him.
Excuse me, are you there?
No, I am listening.
Have you recently made enemies with anyone who might have access to homemade dynamite?
Nobody's made friends with someone.
Look, nobody takes this more seriously than me. That condo was my life. That was not just a bunch of stuff that got destroyed. It was me. I'd like to thank the Academy. Are you saying that I'm a suspect?
No. I may need to talk to you a little further, so how about you just let me know if you're gonna leave town?
Okay.
Well, he just made himself suspicious, huh?
Right.
Condom is the glass slipper of our generation. You dance all night, then you throw it away. I got this dress at a thrift store for $1.
It was worth every penny.
My sister.
Someone loved it intensely, then tossed it, then bam. It's on the side of the road, like a sex crime victim.
She just threw that in their house.
Get rid of her. What? Hey, you get rid of her. You know what? I really think it's time you got out of here.
Don't worry, I'm leaving. Yeah. You are such a nutcase. I can't even begin to keep up.
He's a nutcase. All three of y'all seem like some nutcases, right? I will say though, this movie has a lot less to do with fighting and a lot more to do with like whatever the hell this is.
Their little friendship.
Yeah.
What are we doing tonight?
Tonight? Yeah. We make soap. To make soap, first we render fat.
That's how he gets over the barbed wire.
Yeah, wool blanket.
I did not know that.
The salt balance has to be just right, so the best fat for making soap comes from humans. Wait, what is this place? A liposuction clinic.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, this movie's grody, right?
Ooh, later. Richest, creamiest fat in the world. Fat.
Ew! They just toss it like that.
Ugh.
Ew. Ew! It's just a movie. It's just a movie.
As the fat renders, the tallow should float to the surface.
If you were to add nitric acid, you got nitroglycerin. You got dynamite. Yeah, with enough soap, one could blow up just about anything. Human sacrifices were once made on the hills above this river. Water seeped through the wood and ashes to create lye. This is lye. Answer your hand, please.
Oh, that's human soap. That's so nasty.
Ugh. This is a chemical burn. Stay with the pain. Don't shut this out. Without pain, without sacrifice, we would have nothing. This is your pain. This is your burning hand. It's right here.
I'm going to my cave. I'm going to my cave. I'm going to find my power animal.
It's the greatest moment of your life, man. And you're off somewhere miserable.
I am not.
You have to consider the possibility that God does not like you. You can run water over your hand to make it worse, or look at me. Or you can use vinegar to neutralize the burn. You have to give up. First, you have to know that someday you're gonna die.
You don't know how this feels.
You did that to yourself
It's only
before?
after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything.
Tyler sold his soap to department stores at $20 a bar. God knows what they charged.
This is the best soap.
We were
His clothes
selling
are
rich
crazy,
women their
ain't they?
own fat asses back to them. I didn't even wear a tie to work anymore.
The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. Second rule of Fight Club, is this yours?
Huh? I'd be very, very careful who you talk to about that, because the person who wrote that is dangerous. Might just snap and then stalk from office to office with an Armalite AR-10 semi-automatic weapon.
Oh, shit.
This might be someone you've known for years. Tyler's words coming out of my mouth. And I used to be such a nice guy. Or maybe you just shouldn't bring me every little piece of trash you happen to pick up.
Dang.
Compliance and liability.
My tit's gonna rot off.
Excuse me, I need to take this.
Of course, she'd say that. If I'm that guy, I'm figuring out how to get rid of him.
Check and see if there's a lump in my breast.
Go to a hospital. She didn't call Tyler. I'm neutral in her book. Right there.
Feel anything?
No?
We'll make sure.
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's a relief. Thank you.
No problem.
I wish I could return the favor.
It's not a lot of breast cancer in the men in my family.
Could check your prostate.
I think I'm okay.
Well, thanks anyway.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. See you.
Cornelius! It's
Oh,
me,
God.
Bob! I got something so much better now.
Really? What is it?
First rule is, I'm not supposed to talk about it. And the second rule is...
Bob, I'm a member.
It's fucking great.
I've never seen you there.
I go Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I go Saturday.
Wait, so they're holding events without him? I thought he founded it.
Supposedly, he was born in a mental institution. He's a great man. Do you know about Tyler Durden?
No, don't fight Bob.
No, you need to keep Bob on the outside. You need to jab Bob.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
Actually, you did.
Look around, look around. I see a lot of new faces.
Which means a lot of you have been breaking the first two rules of Fight Club. I see all this potential. Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes, working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need. We have no Great War, no Great Depression. We've all been raised on television to believe that one day we'd all be millionaires and movie gods and rock stars, but we won't. The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about... Who are you?
Oh, my. There's a sign on the front that says Lou's Tavern. I'm fucking Lou. Who the fuck are you?
We have a deal worked out with Irvin.
I want everybody out of here right now.
Hey, you should join our club.
You hear me now?
No, I didn't quite catch that, Lou.
Okay, I got it.
I got it. Shit, I lost it.
Back! Ah, Lou.
Why is he doing that?
Who? Lou?
No, why is he letting Lou beat him up like that?
So we can feel alive, right?
Unbelievable.
Oh my God! You know what I've been! Please let us keep it low! Fucking you my mother's own.
Thanks, Lou.
He's a good negotiator, ain't he?
That guy will never come back down there again.
This week, each one of you has a homework assignment. You're gonna start a fight with a total stranger. And you're gonna lose.
Most people, normal people,
Most people just
do
run,
just
huh?
about anything to avoid a fight.
His Bible.
Sorry.
He says sorry.
We need to talk.
Oh, he's about to get his ass whooped by his boss.
Let's pretend. You're the Department of Transportation. Someone informs you that this company installs front seat mounting brackets that never pass collision tests. Fuel injectors that explode and burn people alive.
Are you threatening me? Get the fuck out of here. You're fired.
I have a better solution. You keep me on the payroll as an outside consultant. My job will be never to tell people these things that I know. I don't even have to come into the office. I can do this job from home.
Damn.
Security?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh my God, he's about to beat himself up.
When he just called security.
Why would you do that?
No, please stop.
This is like on SpongeBob when Patrick does that.
Patrick beats himself up on SpongeBob?
Yeah.
No, please, no,
For some reason, I thought of my first fight with Tyler.
no.
Well, you at least got to beat his hands up a little bit, right? Because his hands are perfect over there.
Oh, thank God. Please don't hit me again.
Telephone, computer, fax machine, 52 weekly paychecks, and 48 airline flight coupons. This is how Tyler and I were able to have Fight Club every night of the week.
Wow.
Tyler was now involved in a class action lawsuit with the Pressman Hotel over the urine content of their soup. I am Jack's wasted life.
I mean, at least they all have some purpose now, right?
Tyler dreamed up new homework
You say so.
assignments. He handed them out in sealed envelopes.
There's some hellions.
Did you know there's a Fight Club up in Delaware City?
Damn, they're expanding, huh? Those are more realistic, huh? So they're just like causing hell throughout the city,
Yeah.
huh? Like, bump this fake world we live in. Fuck your materialism.
Like he used to do it low key, now he's doing it high key.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we doing?
Turn around.
What are we doing?
Homework assignment.
What kind of homework assignment?
Human sacrifice.
Hey, is that a gun? Please tell me that's not a gun.
It's a gun.
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0.
Right. Say it again.
Come on!
Hands behind your back.
God.
Dang, they got your uncle.
Not my uncle.
Raymond, you're going to die. An expired community college student ID. What'd you study, Raymond?
Biology mostly.
Why?
Answer him, Raymond. Jesus.
Veterinarian.
Animals. That means you have to get more schooling.
Too much school.
Would you rather be dead?
No.
I know where you live. If you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead.
What?
Now run on home.
What?
He's just out there doing God's work, ain't he? Thank you, Brad Pitt.
Run! Don't follow your dreams or I'll kill you.
What a nice guy. He can't stand all this purposelessness.
Come on, this isn't funny.
Tomorrow will be the most beautiful day of Raymond Castle's life.
You had to give it to him.
Come on.
He had a plan. And it started to make sense in a Tyler sort of way. No fear, no distractions.
Oh, no bullets.
What in the world?
You are not your job. You're not how much money you have in the bank. You are the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
I'll be out of your way in a sec.
You don't have to go. You still going to groups?
Chloe's dead.
Wow, Chloe. What are you getting out of all this? Is this making you happy?
Yeah, well, sometimes.
Why does a weaker person need to latch on to a strong person? What is that?
What do you get out of it?
No, it's not the same thing at all. I mean, it's totally different with us. We're
Us?
He sort of gets like an identity out of it, right?
Do you hear this?
Hear what? Don't change the subject. I want to talk about this.
You're not talking about me, are you?
No. What?
That day you came over to my place to play doctor. What was going on there? What is that?
It's nothing. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
my God. Who did this? Talk to me.
Let go of me. No, leave me alone.
This conversation
is
over.
Is over.
How does she not hear him though?
Have you noticed that none of them has been in the same room?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
They always like, look, he's probably show up right now.
Right.
What is all this?
Too young. Sorry.
If the applicant is young, tell him he's too young. Old, too old, fat, too fat.
Applicant?
If the applicant then waits for 3 days without food, shelter, or encouragement, he may then enter and begin his training.
Training for what?
What is like a monk school or something?
Think this is a game? You're too young to train here. End of story.
That's like Arya.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think you're ever getting in this house? Get off the porch! Sooner or later, we all became what Tyler wanted us to be.
Got 2 black shirts?
Yes, sir.
1 pair of black boots?
Sir.
$300 personal burial money?
Yes, sir.
All right.
What?
You're too old, fat man. Your tits are too big.
Yeah, he got 3 days. I said, oh, is he leaving? Aw.
Not Bob.
Bob.
Like a monkey ready to be shot into space. And you. You're too blonde! Get out of here!
You are not special.
Tyler built himself an army.
We are the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
In Tyler we trusted. Hey, what's all this?
Hey.
What's going on?
I want to celebrate. Let me get that for you.
So helpful.
We believe this is one of many recent acts of vandalism around the city, somehow related to underground boxing clubs.
That was Police Commissioner Jacobs, who just arrived on the scene here of a 4-alarm fire that broke out about an hour ago. It was just after
What the fuck did you guys do?
Sir, the first rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask questions, sir.
The streets are safer now. There's hope in the inner city. Project Hope. Helping others with prevention and enforcement. It will be a powerful new weapon in the war against crime.
Oh, damn. What are they about to do?
You're gonna call off your rigorous investigation. Or these guys are gonna take your balls. The people you are after are the people you depend on. We cook your meals. We connect your calls. We drive your ambulances. We guard you while you sleep. Do not fuck with us.
For the everyday man, huh? Oh my God, that was scary. Whew.
I am Jackson Flame's sense of rejection. I felt like putting a bullet between the eyes of every panda that wouldn't screw to save its species. I wanted to open the dump valves on oil tankers and smother all those French beaches I'd never see. I wanted to breathe smoke.
Where'd you go, psycho boy?
I felt like destroying something beautiful.
Did you see the priest in there?
Don't worry, Mr. Durden. Airport parking, long term.
After you, Mr. Durden. Why wasn't I told about Project Mayhem?
First rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask questions. Fight Club was the beginning. Now it's moved out of the basement. It's called Project Mayhem.
When you and I started Fight Club together, you should have told me.
Look, you decide your own level of involvement.
I will. I want to know certain things first.
First rule of Project Mayhem.
Shut up.
Guys,
Nice. What do you wish you'd done before you died?
Paint a self-portrait.
Build a house. And you?
I don't know. Nothing. Come on, get in the right.
If you were to die right now, how would you feel about your life?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life. Is that what you want to hear me say? Fine. Come on.
Not good enough.
God damn it! I am sick of all your shit.
Why do you think I blew up your condo?
I mean, obviously he did, right?
Stop trying to control everything and just let go.
Right, fine.
I would never let him drive.
He lets that guy talk him into anything, doesn't he?
I'd never been in a car accident. This must have been what all those people felt like before I filed them as statistics in my reports.
We just had a near-life experience.
A near-life experience.
In the world I see, you're stalking elk through the damp canyon forest around the ruins of Rockefeller Center. You'll climb the wrist-thick of vines that wrap the Sears Tower. And when you look down, you'll see tiny figures pounding corn, laying strips of venison in the empty carpool lane of some abandoned superhighway. Feel better, champ.
And then
Tyler?
Tyler was gone.
Dang.
Was I asleep? The house had become a living thing. Planet Tyler. I had to hug the walls.
Hang on a second.
He's like, what in the hell have I built here? Jesus.
It's under control, sir.
Where's Tyler?
Sir, the first rule of Project Mayhem is you do not ask.
Right, okay.
I'm all alone. My father dumped me. Tyler dumped me. I am Jack's broken heart. What comes next in Project Mayhem? Only Tyler knows. The second rule is you do not ask questions.
Who are all these people?
Paper Street Soap Company.
Can I come in?
He's not here. Tyler went away. Tyler's gone.
She's like, well, then, fuck it.
Gunshot wounds coming through!
What happened?
Who got shot?
We were on assignment. We were supposed to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Destroy a piece of corporate art and trash a franchise coffee bar.
Oh my gosh.
They shot Bob.
Not Bob.
You morons.
Bury him.
Get away from him! This is a person. He's a friend of mine, and you're not gonna bury him in the fucking garden.
In Project Mayhem, we have no names.
This is a man, and he has a name, and it's Robert Paulson.
In death, a member of Project Mayhem has a name.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Come on, guys,
His
please,
name
stop it.
is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
I went to all the cities on Tyler's used ticket stubs. I'm looking for Tyler Durden. It's very important that I talk to him.
I wish I could help you, sir.
So this ain't no way international, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just need to know if you've seen Tyler.
I'm not exposed to speak any such information to you, nor would I, even if I had said information you want at this juncture, be able.
You're a moron.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Is Tyler my bad dream or am I Tyler's?
Right, I was kind of wondering that.
He has facial reconstructive surgery every 3 years.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Everywhere I went, I felt I'd already been there. It was like following an invisible man. I was always just one step behind Tyler.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Welcome back, sir.
Do you know me?
Is this a test, sir?
No, this is not a test. Who do you think I am?
You're Mr. Durden. You're the one who gave me this.
Please return your seat backs to their full, upright, and locked position.
Do you think that's why you haven't seen all 3 of them in the same room?
Yeah.
Marla, it's me.
Have we ever done it?
You mean you want to know if I think we're just having sex or making love?
Just answer the question, Marla, please. Did we do it or not?
You fuck me, then snub me. You love me, you hate me. Is that a pretty accurate description of our relationship, Tyler?
We have just lost cabin pressure.
So this man's mentally jacked up.
What did you just call me? Say my name.
Tyler Durden. Tyler Durden, you fucking freak. What's going on?
Early in the movie, we never even got his name, remember?
Right.
Jesus, Tyler.
You fucking talk to her about me.
Tyler, what the fuck is going on here?
I ask you for one thing. One simple thing.
Why do people think that I'm you?
I think you know.
No, I don't.
So he was him the whole time.
Like when he's asleep or not asleep or whatever.
That's what his condition is. His true condition.
Say it.
Oh, he did it to himself.
Because we're the same person.
That's who he wants to be.
Yeah.
We all dance and crap. Tyler, I don't understand this.
You were looking for a way to change your life. All the ways you wish you could be. That's me. I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways that you are not.
No IKEA furniture.
Tyler went away. Tyler's gone.
What?
This is impossible.
People do it every day. They see themselves as they'd like to be. They don't have the courage you have. Naturally, you're still wrestling with it, so sometimes you're still you.
We should do this again sometime.
Little by little, you're just letting yourself become Tyler Durden.
You're fucking Marla, Tyler.
Technically, you're fucking Marla.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what have I done? Oh no.
She knows too much.
What are you saying? This is bullshit. I'm not listening to this. You are insane.
No, you're insane.
And it's not time for a nap.
The movie goes on, and nobody in the audience has any idea.
It's like Moon Knight.
Sir, are you checking out? I need you to initial this list of phone calls.
When were these made?
It says right there, sir, between 2 and 3:30 this morning.
Have I been Tyler longer and longer?
Yeah, with enough soap, one could blow up just about anything.
Hello?
1888 Franklin Street. I think something really terrible is about to happen at your building. You have got...
It's under control, sir.
Oh, he works for him.
Marla! Marla! Hey! Marla! Wait! Marla! Wait! I gotta talk to you! But you've gotta hear me out.
Oh, here comes an avalanche of bullshit. Now listen, I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
You have every right to be. I'll just have a coffee, thanks.
Sir, anything you order is free of charge, sir.
I'll have the clam chowder.
Clean food, please.
In that case, sir, may I advise against the lady eating the clam chowder?
No clam chowder, thank you.
Gross.
I know that I've been acting very, very strange. I know that it's gotta seem like there's two sides to me when you're with me.
Two sides?
I'm trying to tell you that I'm sorry. Because what I've come to realize is that I really like you, Marla.
You do?
I really do. Your life is in danger.
What?
You need to leave town for a while.
I tried, Tyler. I really tried. You're smart, you're funny, you're spectacular in bed. But
He's like, not really.
He's like, am I?
you should seek professional help.
I know, and I'm sorry.
I can't do this anymore.
You can't leave, Marla. You're not safe. Marla, I am trying to protect you.
I don't ever want to see you again.
That's fine. Hold it right there. Shut up.
He works
He's
for him.
ballsy, ain't he? Yeah.
Take this money and get on this bus,
Oh, yeah,
and
he
I
does.
promise you I will never bother you again.
Why are you doing this?
Because they think you're some kind of a threat.
I'm not paying this back. I consider it asshole tax.
It's fine. Remember, stay out of major cities.
You're the worst thing that ever happened to me.
A complicated relationship.
Right.
I need you to arrest me. I am the leader of a terrorist organization responsible for numerous acts of vandalism and assault all over the city. With many cells capable of operating completely independent of central leadership. Now go to the house. That's our headquarters. Buried in the garden, you'll find the body of Robert Paulson. I believe the plan is to blow up the headquarters of these credit card companies and the TRW building.
Why credit card companies?
If you erase the debt record, then we all go back to zero.
Keep him talking. I need to make a phone call.
I really admire what you're doing.
Oh my God.
You said if anyone ever interferes with Project Mayhem, even you, we gotta get his balls.
Oh, no.
You're making a big mistake, fellas. I'm not Tyler Durden.
You told us you'd say that too.
All right, I am Tyler Durden. I'm giving you a direct order. We are aborting this mission right now.
You said you would definitely say that.
Oh my gosh.
Keep your mouth shut.
Hey, you know, some of this information checks out. Let's go over to that house on Paper Street.
I got him.
What if they're gonna blow that guy up?
I don't know.
Drop this fucking
Oh, there you go.
Drop it!
first person comes out this fucking door gets a lead salad, you understand?
Does he have pants on? Do you put it back on? No.
I ran until my muscles burned and my veins pumped battery acid.
That's a lot of running.
Running around your underpants? Man, you look like a crazy person.
His laugh is so annoying.
You know there are 10 other bombs in 10 other buildings?
Damn it, since when is Project Mayhem about murder?
The buildings are empty. We're not killing anyone, man. We're setting them free.
I'm listening to you. You're not even there.
Wouldn't do that. Not unless I knew which wires for what.
If you know, then I know.
Or maybe I knew you'd know, so I spent the whole day thinking about the wrong ones. Oh, heavens no, not the green one.
Then I'll pull that one.
I asked you not to do that.
He just punched himself again. Don't shoot in there.
Tyler, get away from the van. Tyler, I'm not kidding.
Whoa! You are now firing a gun at your imaginary friend near 400 gallons of nitroglycerin!
Oh, Tyler! Tyler!
Can they show us the footage of it from the other side? Because I want to see him throw his own gun.
Oh, come on.
Why are they fighting so much right now?
He's fighting with himself because he wants to do it really bad, but at the same time, he doesn't want to do it. Oh my God. This is an internal struggle right here. Oh my God.
What in the world?
3 minutes.
I think this is about where we came in.
Would you like to say a few words to mark the occasion?
Vowels.
One step closer to economic equilibrium.
Why is she here?
Tying up loose ends.
So she's holding him back, huh?
I didn't create some loser alter ego to make myself feel better. Take some responsibility.
I am responsible for all of it, and I accept that. Please call this off.
Have I ever let us down?
Maybe.
If you look at it from a certain way, yeah.
I will bring us through this.
But this is too much. I don't want this.
What do you want? Want to go back to the shit job? It's already done, so shut up. 60 seconds. You see all right.
I can figure this out. This isn't even real. I got a zoomed in your hand. I got it in my hand.
Hey, good for you. Doesn't change a thing. Why do you want to put a gun to your head?
Not my head, Tyler. Our head.
Where are you going with this, IKEA boy?
I want you to really listen to me. My eyes are open.
Uh-oh.
What?
What's that smell?
Wait, if he blew him in the back of the head, then how come his came out the side of his mouth? Did you notice that?
Yeah.
He should be dead too. Dang, I guess he killed him.
Oh my God. Are you all right, sir?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
You look terrible, sir. What happened?
Oh, nothing. It's no problem.
You need medical assistance.
I'm fine.
Oh.
That's my shit!
Let her go.
Christ almighty!
Leave her with me and get your stuff. I'll meet you downstairs.
What kind of sick fucking game are you playing at? Putting me on a fucking oh my God, your face.
Yeah, I know.
He got lucky, didn't he?
What in the world?
You're shot.
Yes, I'm shot.
Who did this?
I did, actually. I'm really okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
With your feet on the air and your head on
Is this some
the
Say It Ain't So?
Huh?
Is that the song Say It Ain't So?
Nope.
Oh.
With your feet on
I'm
the
having a very strange time in my life.
With your feet on the air.
This is the Pixies, Where's My Mind?
Oh, I know that song.
And spin it. Yeah. This movie was nuts. Was that a penis? that was a crazy movie. It was really hard to understand. I mean, there was a lot of themes of like society and masculinity, things like that, you know?
Yeah.
I think the biggest takeaway for me is it started out with, what was his name? Well, Tyler Durden was his name, but we started out and we didn't know his name.
Well, he always had a different name. Remember? Right. Yeah, like Rupert and Lenny, and I don't even know his other names, but he always had a different name when he was in those meetings.
It was almost like he didn't have an identity or something, right? And so he started out and he had like an addiction to like buying IKEA furniture and stuff, which was a metaphor for just, I guess, consumerism and stuff. So then he got recommended to go to like, you know, the meetings where they would basically talk about like their testicular cancer and stuff like that. And then he realized,
like trauma meetings.
Yeah. And then he started like to like show his emotions and like cry and stuff. And it seemed like that was working for him in a way. But then he met that girl,
Marla. Yeah.
Right.
And when she came into the picture, it was almost like his whole world kind of changed.
Well, that's about the same time that he developed this alter ego or something.
Yeah. Because he met him on the plane.
It's almost like he liked that girl, but she was obviously someone that maybe like intimidated him. She was someone different than him, you know?
Yeah.
He's over there having like the perfect apartment with the IKEA furniture, and she's going to be over there just straight ashing on it, right?
Yeah.
And so in a way, it was like he almost couldn't be with her because he wasn't, I guess, man enough to be with her or so.
Or so he thought, I guess.
Right. And so that's when he started to develop this Tyler character in his mind, which was basically everything that he wanted to be. So there was just a lot of themes of like, not like being a slave to the system or nothing, but it's almost like.
But kind of, because, you know, when he was talking to his boss, you kind of got the vibe that he really hated that job.
He wanted to get paid for not working, basically.
Yeah.
He wanted to just.
But I'm talking about the beginning, like before he even met Tyler and stuff. He was just like going through the motions of every day. Because you remember, he was just like staring blankly and it was like copy, copy, copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just basically didn't like the life he was living.
He didn't like it because he felt like it was emasculating him. He would basically wake up, he would go to work so that way he could buy all this IKEA furniture that was essentially useless. And he bought the furniture so that way he could be happy enough to go back to work the next day, was kind of the vibe I was getting. And then he ends up blowing up his own house because, well, he blew up his own house so that way he could finally propel himself into the lifestyle that he secretly wanted to live.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they go and they start the whole fight club and everything. And then, you know, the organization ends up getting a lot bigger than he ever intended it to be. But it was just a really interesting take on, I guess, like our modern culture, you know, capitalism, which obviously every movie shits on capitalism, but movies at their core are capitalist. But yeah, it was just a very interesting movie. It was just a mind-blowing movie, to be honest, guys.
Yeah.
It was really hard. It's going to be really hard to sit here and just talk about the philosophy of this movie, but I do feel like we, for the most part, we caught the ideas, you know, that it was trying to portray. And I just thought it was a grimy, fun, crazy movie.
I felt like it hinted at them being the same person so much, like looking back at it in hindsight, just like because Marla as the character, like just her in general was like kind of showing us that there was two of them. Yeah. Like they were the same person, but there were like two. How do you explain it? They were like the same person, but not the same identity, I guess you could say. Right. Like it was, what is it, that disorder called? Like a dissociated
something
personality,
like that,
or something like that. And like, so when he would go to sleep, like they never three were in the same room.
Right. Yeah. That was like the biggest hint. Because I was getting the idea that there was something weird going on with that.
And even in the beginning, we would see flashes. Yeah, we would see a flash of him. But we didn't really think twice about it. But I was also thinking, you know, when he was doing the flashing and like the TV, the like movies and stuff. Yeah. I was thinking that was like kind of a nod to that, maybe.
Right.
So I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah. I thought this movie was just wild, man. Besides like the philosophy of the movie and all that, there was just a lot of really wild parts in this. Like peeing in the soup and all that stuff was just wild. Blowing stuff up, the fat that they would sit there and steal to make soap. That part was wild. And they were taking it from like liposuction places and then selling it to like high end like Belks and stuff like that. Right. For like more rich people to buy. Yeah. That's just like. But it was weird because it's like the movie in a way was railing against like a hierarchy, like a system. But even while he was trying to escape that, they still ended up forming one. Yeah. The army was essentially like even more like oiled system. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. So I just thought it was a crazy movie, man. This is one of those movies that I'll definitely have to watch again. You know, I don't know that I'm going to watch it again tomorrow or anything, but I am going to watch it again for sure. And I'll probably catch up on so much. I feel like there was probably hints all throughout this movie, you know, but it was just really interesting to see the character development of these characters. And I guess Tyler Durden, well, the real Tyler Durden, it was just really interesting to see who he was compared to who he wanted to be and how the movie chose to portray that. Yeah, from start to end, if you look at him from the beginning to the very end part of him, it's just so drastically different. Yeah. Just so drastically different. Like towards the end, dude, he was punching and smoking and freaking shooting. And And then he ends up, obviously, he shoots himself to end up killing, you know, his alter ego, which I thought that part was a little weird because the Brad Pitt character got shot in the back of his head and fell over. But Tyler Durden, the real one, he shot himself out the side of his face. That part was kind of weird because he had the gun right in his mouth. But and then in the end, I guess they blew up all the credit card companies, which I guess was gonna, restore the balance back to zero. I don't really know how that works. I'm sure there's like a cloud or something, but
isn't there like electronic mostly?
I feel like if I owed the credit card company money, I could blow up every credit card company in America. They're still gonna they're still gonna come find me. I really hope you guys like the movie. We're gonna get out of here because it was just a wild movie, and I don't want to sit there and desaturate the movie by putting my weird opinions on it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction to this movie, and we'll be back with more.